How do? Time for another beer review. It's Friday challenge time. It's the end of the first working week in 2023. So well done. We've made it. So this week's challenge has been set by my mate Danny, who's got a channel, So Fucking Drunk. Do check him out. I went looking for Mersey Beer's suggestion. Adam, if you're watching this, mate, I can't find the glittery cider in Aldi. If I see it, I will Friday challenge it. I promise you, mate. But Danny asked us to do Rossini's Gran Riserva. And it's coming in at 5.9% in a 660ml bottle. So this is a stereotypical Aldi clone beer of Peroni, the Doppio Molto. I have had Doppio Molto. I've had it about 5 years ago. From memory, I didn't think it was bad. I've done a Friday challenge of regular Peroni, and I thought that I think it's an alright lager, but I do think it's massively overrated here in the UK. I've had the gluten-free one. I haven't reviewed that on here, and I think that's pretty poor. And I've had the Peroni original, the red label one, and I wasn't impressed with that either. So, but the Doppio Molto was my favourite from Peroni, and I see a few reviews, and everyone kind of laughs when they see the design because they look similar. I don't really have a problem with the clone beers in Aldi. I don't drink them only because I don't drink the beer that they are cloning, if that makes sense. So, like Galahad looks like Foster's. Well, I don't really drink Foster's, so I'm not going to drink Galahad. But if you regularly, I don't know, if you like a certain biscuit or you're washing up liquid and you see it and it looks similar and you go, oh, it's a lot cheaper, I'll give it a try. And then you try it and you think, it's not that bad, I can tolerate it. Then that's what they're kind of aiming for. They're not, so I don't drink Doppio Molto. I like it. If I'll drink it again, no problem. So I'm thinking of it with this beer that if I like it and I was walking past, I pick one up. That's kind of where I am with it. I'm not gonna go, I think that Doppio Molto's better than that because it was 5 years ago. I haven't got that really to compare against. But since Danny did ask us to do this, I have to say my favourite clone thing in Aldi, and I don't know if it's meant to be this, and he might, please don't take offence at this, mate, when I'm on about it. There's the crisps that replicate the Pom Bear crisps, and they're called Teddy Bear. Now, Danny's a Celtic supporter, and Teddy Bear is a nickname of the arch rivals Glasgow Rangers. And I don't know if this is done by chance, but the Teddy Bear's got a green and white hoop top on, so I don't know if they're trying to do neutrality for the people of Glasgow, but I think it's hilarious. Anyhow, I digress. So, beer in a glass. There's not a lot of bubbles going up to that. There is a decent level of clarity, and it's got a bit of a whipped up white head on that. We'll get the nose. It's quite a metallic smell. Very, very malty. From memory, the Doppio Molto was a malty beer. There's a slight like caramel note, maybe like a bit of a brown bread vibe, but I can't get away from that metallic aroma of it. It doesn't smell pleasant. But it's more about the taste, so we'll dive in. Cheers. And it's okay. It's inoffensive. It's got a crisp finish, a medium body for a it's down as a bock on Untapped, the Doppio Molto, but they've got it classified as an amber lager on Untapped. So it's got that malty vibe. There's a slight caramel note in there, a bit of like a brown bread vibe for me going. The body's decent. Slightly, I would have liked it a little bit more carbonation about it. And thankfully that metallic aroma that I was getting, I am not picking up in the taste. So that's a result. I think it's solid. It was cheap enough for a 660. So although I've been quite damning on Aldi beers in the past, it's mainly the ones that are brewed for them, their crafty range, not necessarily the clone beers, because like I say, other than the Brewdog ones, I haven't really drank any of them. It's quite, it is, well, I'm saying I didn't think it was very carbonated, but I'm starting to burp a little bit. But the flavour's okay. I can't remember if it's any better from memory to the Doppio Molto, but it's a pleasant enough drink. It serves its purpose in the fact that if I walked past it in the shop and I was and I go, oh, that looks like Doppio Molto, I'll give it a try. Try it, and I went, yeah, it's not too bad. I can tolerate that, and that's kind of where it is. So it does what I think its brand recognition should be. I do have a feeling that the Doppio Molto was very, very malty, and I don't think it's as malty as that, from what I'm trying to remember from this like years ago. But it's a pleasant drink. So that is, I'm not going to recommend it, but that's not to say it's a bad drink. I think for the money, it's a fair price and it's a fair beer. So that is Rossini Gran Riserva. I'll add that to my Friday Challenge playlist, and I'll add that to my Aldi playlist. Keep the challenges coming, just stick them in the comments. Any beer, spirits, alcopops, wine, anything alcohol that you want me to review, fire it in the comments and I will try to get to it at some point on a Friday. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, cheers.